Indubitably. All right, let's see if Indubitably. I hurt myself twice. Why? Wow, YouTube stream, not Twitch. Yeah, we're changing stuff up. I'm testing it out. Also, this windowed full screen mod is kind of like not great because it makes it so that whenever I tab out, it like black screens my stream. But like, number 112 fan, let's go. So true. Yeah, I wanted to test out the YouTube streaming just because it makes. Let me stutter more. It makes more sense, I think, to remain all on one platform. You know, if you build an audience on YouTube and then you live stream on Twitch, it doesn't really make as much sense. It's just streaming on YouTube. So I'm testing this out with a live stream where we live stream. So we're going to be building a stream here on the air, hence the live stream. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this whole thing because I've only got about 90 minutes before I have to play Dungeons and Dragons. So we're gonna get this started up. I'm going all the way here back to there. I don't think we're gonna do the waterfall today. I think we just need to pick where it's gonna go and then kind of get the stream going. I think maybe we'll have it come out from right under this overhang, a little bit higher up where it is and a little bit more central. So let me get a bucket and put it there and then kind of block it off so it doesn't flow into our workspace. And we probably will also need to enchant a new shovel. One might last us, but we'll see. Right, so I think I want it to come out of right here. And then, oh, hang on, wait, we actually want all of this water to stop flowing. And then we're gonna dig a hole right here for it to flow into. Thank you. My world looks cute. I think it's looking kind of cute too. I'm very excited to get more Hobbit holes in. I know a lot of this stuff is spoilers and it hasn't been shown in videos yet. I say a lot. It's like this. And then Potato Farm hasn't been shown. That's not really important, I think, when we're live. I don't need to worry about that. This is the most recent thing I did. I added in this little, oh, and this cart I like. But I added in this little farrier's station to the stables, you know, where they can make horseshoes. Kind of batter them out on the anvil, quench them in a water. And then I'm going to put a post here that they can hook the horse up to and actually shoe them. And then this cart, I'm iffy on the design because the horse turns around. I think if he was facing frontward always, it would look better. But he's trapped here because of these berry bushes. He can't get out. So it's kind of supposed to look like he's pulling it. But I'm unsure how I feel about it. I think it's okay. I wish the horse wouldn't face backwards as often as he does, but that's whatever. Yeah. Okay, that's done. Let's see if it will flow into that hole that we dug. And then we can actually start the stream. And we can save the waterfall for a later date. Maybe I'll do that in the next episode. Apparently the next episode plans involve a zombie spawner. Come on. Let's go. Okay. So we're not going to worry about this part. We're going to start here, and we're going to worry about connecting it up to this waterfall later. Nate Minecraft. What's up, Charlie Ultra Kill? Nap. And I think once we get this stream and it's really going to start bringing stuff together. So I've been holding off on doing anything on this side of the path, really. Other than I put the cows in that pen because I didn't want them in a fence anymore. I wanted them in something that matches these. And I'm going to do the same thing for the sheep. But I want to have like a hole right there and then maybe a little farm here. I can't really do any of that until I get the stream. Oh, I get it, like stream? Yeah. Exactly. So I don't consider myself the best terraformer, but I think the first step is we just dig. We kind of like roughly follow path here. I don't know how I feel about getting super close to this path. Like, I don't know if we should back this out a couple more. I don't think I mind, right? I feel like it's done it again. I always do it, you know? I'm kind of the goat, as the kids say. What is this? Who did this? Who just covered up a cave? Ridiculous. Why would they ever do that? Stupid idiot, honestly. And then I think it needs to start. Okay. Let's think about streams. I think that they start off narrow and deep. And I say deep, it doesn't necessarily mean the water is deep, but the earth is deep, right? Because it's cutting away at more of the banks. And then as it comes down here, it's going to get a little wider and a little more meandery. It's not like we've got miles and miles here to represent that change, but we've got enough distance where I think we can get it done. I kind of just want to get a rough shape done. Like I said, I don't think we'll manage to get this whole thing done, but if we can get it roughly laid out, I think I will be happy. And I'm going to have it cross over the path right here. Because it just kind of makes sense with the terrain. And there's going to have to be a lot of terraforming done here to bring this down and carve it out more, because I want the path and the stream to kind of run through here. But the water stream have delay to get the authentic experience. True. I don't know what it is about YouTube streams having such a large delay. It seems like a little ridiculous compared to Twitch, right? Because I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like the chat has. I don't know. Okay, I think we'll worry about that part later. I think we'll try to get the stream done. 90 minutes, less than 90 minutes at this point. I think that's enough time that we can get that stretch done. Maybe. We'll see. Banks would be stone up this far, probably. Probably carve deeper into the dirt and have stony banks. So let's see if we can kind of see what that would be like. And again, I don't want to do this waterfall at all yet either, so we'll see how we can maybe blend it into that. Yeah, I need to make a new shovel, but I don't have XP. So I want it to be kind of, I want the water to be on this level, and I want this to be kind of cut down deep, and then I want it to kind of fall with the terrain and eventually kind of level off. I want it to look like it's kind of cutting in to the bank here. So the water will be up against stone at all times. But the dirt will also... It's not like it's stone all the way up to the surface, right? Because there's not going to be stone like right here, you know, there's going to be dirt. But I want it to look like it's brushed away the dirt and that there's stone close enough to the surface here. I like that, seeing the dirt from the side. I don't need to be mansplaining my my stream building to you all, I guess. Maybe you care. Maybe you are interested in the finer points of my Minecraft building technique. And then I think it's fine to do that. I think we'll use we'll have source blocks here. It's not like this is all gonna be flowing, so those will be filled in. I wish, and that maybe is too much to ask for, but I wish that the water physics, that it would like flow through slabs and stuff. Like if you had a flowing source, it would It was like a full source right here would like flow over this. But if it got like 5 blocks out where the flow was not over a half slab, it wouldn't flow past. I think that would make a lot of sense. I think that's looking good. It's gonna need some texturing, you know, we'll put some gravel in. Although if we're being this realistic, maybe cobblestone, and then as it slows down we get to gravel, you know? Because it would be eroding all of the gravel up this far. I don't know where exactly we want to transition away from the stone and get out of there, slab, and go back to soil directly against the stream. I'm thinking maybe we keep it stone until like between where we're gonna have this path and this path. Okay, Charlie, sleep well. Is there, it's kind of leveled off for a decent amount. We kind of have it fade back into dirt here. I think that makes the most sense. Don't forget to beware of false prophets. Okay, I will, Charlie. Thank you for your warning. I am the Kwisatz Haderach. I don't need to be aware of false prophet. I don't know anything about Dune. Is that even what he's called? The Kwisatz Haderach? The Kisan Nissan Rogue? I don't know. Yeah. I think that this is looking good so far as a stream channel. And it'll look better when we get texturing in and plants. His name is Luke Skywalker. I thought it was Anakin. Repair my shovel before I accidentally break it because I'm not focused. Tools. Do I have another shovel? Yeah, but not one that's fixed, so let me make one. Oh, I have diamonds in my inventory. How convenient. And we'll go use the anvil over here so that I don't have to climb the mountain to get up to the hole up there. Also, I think we do have a name for this was the horse I got in the episode, but he's bad. This is the horse that we're going to use. This one's kind of nutty. He's got his jump and speed are as close as, or pretty much as close to perfect as I think we'll find in the wild. He's about a meter per second slower than max, and also a block below max jump. But and a heart below max health. Like, he's 1 below on everything pretty much, but pretty dang good. So that's gonna be Sparkles the horse, as Miguel suggested. Although that name doesn't really make sense because he's not the one that got exploded by the creeper. So Sparkles will have to be the spotted one. We need another name for our really good one. Okay. This is going. Now that Charlie's going to sleep, I should plug myself in Discord. At everyone, I'm live. Where did we want to get this? Okay. I think it can start to slow out here and maybe entirely be free from stone past this path. Maybe we actually start mixing in dirt here, not on the bottom. I think the bottom wouldn't necessarily have dirt, but maybe like maybe there's that dirt there, you know, maybe there's some on the walls. Huh. I feel like days in Minecraft are getting shorter and shorter. Like it feels like I sleep and then 2 minutes later it's nighttime again. Ridiculous. What is even happening? Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Like just picture this. You're walking up along here and there's this big stream and then there's a like waterfall right here. That's gonna be bigger than that. That's just a placeholder so we know where it's gonna be. This is gonna be nice, especially little bridge over here, little bridge over here. I think the bridges are gonna make it. Like it's gonna look so good. Okay. Okay. So this is where it starts to kind of get iffy on if I want to keep it stone or what I want to do. This would definitely be stone right here because this is like a corner that it's hitting on. And then like there can be dirt right there, you know? See, that's stone, but this is dirt. It's tough to get natural looking builds sometimes. I've seen so many streams in real life, but then how do you equate that to Minecraft? Especially when you want to do it over a much shorter distance than it would exist in real life. You know, like you go into the mountains and you see these stony streams, and they're stony until they get down to like flat land, but that takes miles and miles. Versus here, our flatland comes instantly, like almost instantly, you know, like there's a little slope there, but then this is pretty much all flat. But I want to feel like there's flow. I want to feel like there's movement here. You know, like Ninja said, I'm not seeing enough movement. And eventually I think a lot of this stone on the bottom will be broken out and replaced with gravel and the like. Mud, actually. I never even thought of mud as a stream bottom, but like that actually just makes sense. There should be mud at some point. It should really go from stone and cobblestone to stone, cobblestone, and gravel to gravel to gravel and mud to mud. Yeah, or maybe the sand. What is the river bottom made out of? They should change the natural generation of rivers to have mud on the bottom, actually. Okay, so it's sand where it's gonna come out. Sand and dirt. Maybe it just goes to dirt. Mud would be cooler. But I don't want to terraform that whole river bottom. Maybe I will. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I think this is looking okay. I want to have some like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm running out of my stone. My cool stone blocks. Let me get more. Okay, I may have to do some digging. Get more. We can bust this out now. I think it's pretty clear where this stream is going. Maybe up to there, we'll bust out. Yeah, look at that. That's looking cool. And just imagine this when we have, you know, that bridge and it's actually flowing and there's plants. Ooh. Lord have mercy, I'm gonna bust. It's looking real good. No, it should be getting wider as it goes. Not, it's getting a little narrower here. Let me widen this out. And when it comes right up against the path here, I think maybe we want to have it look like the path has been like supported there. Like the river has been kind of managed with a cobblestone wall. Similar to what we've got going on with all our other walls around here. Just because it is very close there, and they definitely want to avoid this stream eroding their road. If we do something like... What is my favorite color? My favorite color is blue. Do I need to be more specific than that? What information do you need from me? How specific does my choice of blue have to be? Extremely specific, name a shade. Oh gosh. I'm looking around in Minecraft like any of this is gonna be the right color blue. Kill this creeper. Like a blue. I don't know. Here, let me. Hex color selector. Let me see. Not that great. What do you want? A hex code? This is not like exact, but something around this. I'm gonna DM it to you, Jam. Something around that hex code is like like approximately there, kinda. That bluish. Yeah, I think this will be good. And we can kind of bleed it into our natural stone here. Yeah, see, now this looks like they built this specifically to keep the stream in check so that it doesn't wash this out. And I think that where we are right now is about where we want this stoniness to end coming into this, so that's good actually. Let me get a little bit more stone-ish stuff going here. And then we want, let me get gravel actually. I don't think I have enough materials here to really finish this like I wanted. We might have to run out and get some gravel or something. But I think that this should all be... So I guess... Let me do it like this. Oh, let me get the full stack. Again, it should get much more sporadic as it goes up here. There should be very little gravel. But I think there'll be a lot more cobblestone. And then at some point, like here, to get to like gravel with a little bit of stone. Maybe with like a little cobble mixed in. Yeah, like at some point it should be mostly gravel right here. Huh. Yeah, we are definitely gonna need to get more gravel. Why did you want to know my favorite color, blue, Jam? What heinous crime are you committing with this information? For fun. Wait, that was such a fast reply. Is there a delay? How bad is the delay? Wait. I'm gonna ask a question, okay? And then I'm gonna wait for you to answer it, okay? I'm gonna count the delay. What is your favorite animal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe it does a big delay. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so it's like a 20-second-ish delay. That's more than Twitch for sure, but that's not the worst. Also, dog is such a basic answer. I think I want gravel up on the sides in some places. Do I really? Yeah, I guess I do. Ah, that's not gravel. Okay. I think this is looking good. Should we water it up? Get it all wet and wild? Like a slide? Dirt. I think let's get water in what we've got so far just to see what it looks like and how we're feeling. I did fill in my infinite water source. It's dumb. I shouldn't have. Get a second bucket. My music off? Crank that. Crank that. Crank that music up, Minecraft. Let me hear it. Oh, and I filled in the one there. I have to go all the way to the river. It's such a voyage. Oop, oop. Like, look at this. This is looking so good. It's gonna look even better. This should be cobble right here. Why does that look weird? I don't like it like that now that we can see it. Maybe one. Yeah, sure. Helps mark it off as a wall and not just like a little bit of the path, I guess. Okay, so I think we need to fill in all of these slabs, unfortunately. This all has to be sources. Okay, that's good. That should be a source. Ooh. Needs to be no, that one is filled in. Ugh. Boom. Okay. As much as I like the movement that the flowing water has, I feel like in a lot of places it has to be solid water just for how it looks. Oh. Well, that kind of does need to be that, I guess. Yeah. Ooh. Look at that, guys. That's looking good. Maybe. I don't know. How do I feel about this? I think I feel okay about it. I think I need to get the waterfall in before I feel good about it, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Okay. Let me blockage in there. And let me stand on it. Yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. How are we feeling, chat? What do we think? I think it's going pretty good. And you're running up along here. Maybe. I wonder if they would do another one of these cobblestone walls, like right here. I don't know. It might be stony enough there that they wouldn't feel the need to, and it's not as steep. I say that they wouldn't need to, like it's not me to texture the stone. Yeah. Maybe some andesite, and then I think cobblestone on the bottom here. Lights like coral and cucumbers and stuff. I was thinking definitely some seagrass, but probably not in this part, right? Because it's flowing so fast. But like once it gets down to here, some seagrass in it would make a lot of sense. Color. I think color needs to be from the edges. Like I think we need to do some of these azalea bushes and flowers and stuff. But yeah, I agree that it does need texture. Some cobble. We have some cobble. Let's get some. Oh, we have it all. Because like logically, you think about how a stream works. When it's in the mountains, it has a cobbly bottom. That's actually one of the like classifications of of streams, is that for the first while they push cobbles, or the water is running so fast that it can push any substrate but cobble. And then eventually it slows down enough to where gravel stays still. Oh. Welcome to Nate's, not limnology. Limnology is lakes. Streamology. I think that, yeah, I think that's good. Kind of fades as it goes down. I think we need a little more. Oh, we need a little more. You're so supportive, Jam. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Oh gosh. I love your viewership, Jam. Okay. I think it's gonna be hard to give it to transition wholly and fully to dirt edges. Which is why I think, oh, do I have any mud? I don't think I have mud. I think I turned it all into packed mud. Ooh, should I go dig up mud? I should go dig up some mud. Ah. Let me eat, damn it. And I put away. Put stone away. Let's go over to the mangrove biome and dig up some more mud. So we can use that on some of these dirt stream edges. Ah, look at this. This is content for the next episode. Secret. A little teaser there. I wonder what that's gonna be. I don't have depth strider on these boots. I don't have anything on these boots. My first set of diamond armor was already starting to break, so I just took it off until I can repair it or combine it, I guess. It had some decent enchantments like depth strider. I should just go to the village and get mending. Like, there's a village right next to me. I should just spend some time cycling to get a mending villager, especially before before I update this world. And I can no longer get mending. I should no longer get mending as easily. Is there a nice place to mine this? I don't want to do it on the slope there. I guess this is a decent chunk right here. How much do I need? Enough? Maybe? Ooh. Yeah, that's enough for now. I don't think I'll need more than that. Oh, yeah. My render distance set to, by the way. 24? Okay. I had it at 32, but I changed it to 20. I don't remember why. Remember why. Some reason or another. I'm sure I had my reasons. I can't remember why, so I'm not going to change it back. Ooh. It'll be really nice when this is all like a big cohesive village. I was thinking about what I want to do. I want to put a wall around it, right? Because I want to have free roaming villagers inside of it. Thinking about what I want to build the wall out of, and I think it would be cool if I could find some way to use the mangrove roots for the wall, because it's kind of just a useless block that I'm gonna kind of compile a bunch of simply by growing mangrove trees and harvesting them for their wood. I've used them in my farms because they make a really good water source block, because you can put water in them and it won't flow out. It's like trapped within. So it's nice, especially when there's redstone under your farm, so you don't accidentally flood it out. But still a little... You get so many of them. You get like a stack from each tree. It's kind of crazy. Okay. I don't know how I'm actually gonna feel about this. Like... okay. Okay. I don't know... I think I want to use it sparsely. And then, so the water is going to be on this level. And I kind of, oh, hello. Kind of want this to feel wide, like when it floods, it maybe fills up this whole channel. Oh. And here it will drop down. Maybe like we would have mud here or something. I don't know how I feel about it up on this level. I think it'll be good. I think the problem, a lot of the problem here is that like this looks so out of place, but then imagine this with like some plants on it, right? I think it'll kind of blend it more into the grass around it. So you have to kind of think of the future when you're building in the present, which is hard sometimes. Okay, and then I want gravel. I want the mud to kind of start on the bottom here too. Maybe that's as far as the gravel gets. Maybe we put like one right there. Oh. Okay. Maybe we put one right there. Yeah. Let me do mud for the rest of the bottom. I think dirt on the edges. And then I think eventually we're gonna fade the mud into dirt. And then that way when it flows into the actual river, it will be dirt, which will match the bottom rather than me having to go through and change it to mud. Yeah. I think we can afford to do, I put all the stone away. I think we can afford to do a couple like rocks every now and then at that part. I don't want it to be a major part of the bank down there, but there's rocks everywhere, right? And especially on meandering streams, like if it hits a rock, it's not going to erode that rock. Like it's kind of going to hit it and then be diverted a little bit off of its ideal course. I don't know what I'm even talking about. I'm just yapping. Any other real yappers up right now? And then this wall should probably continue here. Put a step there. And then, yeah. There. Makes it look like it's kind of crumbling into the water a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good. And I am liking the mud a little bit more now. Don't know how I feel about this giant patch though. I feel like it needs to be less than that up on that level. I think it's looking good. I think we're making some progress here. Where did I want to get to? I don't know. Is this as far as we want to go for now? And do we want to build this bridge maybe? Let's take it a little bit further and then let's build the bridge. I've got D&D at approximately 10, but that's really going to depend on when Tony gets off from work. Maybe let's keep doing this stream for another 20 minutes, then we'll try to build that bridge. Because that bridge really opens up a whole new area to us up there. Like, it's like you've unlocked level 2, and we get to go build up here. Which I think that this, I'm yapping right now. I think this is going to be a really cool place to build in, because I think we can put like hobbit hole right here, and then one right here, and then one right here, and it's going to be kind of like a little cul-de-sac of hobbit holes. It'll be very good. I wish this mud was more brown and less black. Like, I wish it blended in a little bit more with dirt. Like, not even this brown, but like Add more, maybe more brown and less gray. Like, I don't think this darkness is bad, but it's not quite what I really would want. Where does it need to drop down again? Maybe right here is where we drop it down. And right here it drops down again. And right here it drops down again. I think it's gonna be harder. We dropped it down by half slabs and kind of had a little bit of a gentler slope up there, but there's not like mud or dirt half slabs, so we're gonna have to just drop it by full blocks here, I think. I got this specifically because I wanted to put a stone right here. I wanted it to look like there was like a boulder peeking out here or something. Sure. Sure. Who's just going around and covering up these holes without actually like filling them? Unbelievable that someone would do that. Especially not lighting them up is insane. That's crazy. That's psychopath behavior. I think we do want, this is actually right here. We want to start getting some dirt into this too. Because we are going to try to transition it to dirt. Oop. Potential. Okay. Take this tree out. Here's a skeleton. He's under there. Maybe we have another stone right here on this corner. Like a little smaller one like that. I think this is going good. I think we're doing a good job. Let me get rid of this junk. And this dirt, this grass will turn back to dirt when it's covered with water. Not too worried about that. And, you know, we're starting to get a little bit more dirt in here, maybe. Right here we've got mud. Right here we've got some. You know, we're getting more dirt in. I like the transition, but I almost, I don't know, maybe I need to retexture mud. Think about it. There's some textures in this game that they're not bad textures, like, by no means, and there's no way that I think I could do a better job. But they're not what I want, and I could make them better fit what I want, even if it would be a worse texture, if that makes sense. But I don't know if I will go that far. But there's a couple flowers, there's a couple blocks that I'm just like, eh. Alliums. Any allium haters in chat? Just look like lollipops. Not the best. Let's do a rock here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and that kind of looks like there's like a boulder that's kind of like this shape. But like there, it's obviously covered by dirt, but here it's been eroded. Because it's right along the stream bed. I think I like that, especially like here, where it's, you know, the stream like hits it and then it gets diverted that way kind of thing. Not to mention the land. It's just like an additional reason for it to move the way it is. Versus up here where we've got rocks everywhere because it's moving faster and it's eroding more. Minecraft music. Yes. Go off, queen. Okay. Where do we want? Yeah, I think that let's take this out. Yeah. Yeah, this looks like a mess. Like I don't know how I feel about this mud dirt mixture. It kind of just looks like a mess, but I think it'll be okay. Let's fill it in. Let's get water going down to where we're at now. Get a good look at it. Okay. Can I make it flow there? If I do this, okay. I do that. Okay, there we go. That. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. I feel like this should go out like that. I feel like that bank needs to be. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Mud right there. That's a little bit of a sharper bank than we'd want, but that makes I don't like, I want it to be realistic, but I don't want to get too into it. But when a stream bends like this, right, when it's got a curve, the outside curve is going to be moving faster. So it's going to be eroding more at this bank, meaning that it would be a little bit of a steeper bank than on the inside curve where it's actually depositing sediment usually. So I think that makes sense that it would kind of be sharper there. I actually like how that looks. I think it gives it a little bit of realism versus what we've been doing where we've had it wider. And I was thinking maybe doing it here, but actually at this point it's a straight. This is a straight part of the river. It just doesn't look like it because it's straight on a diagonal. But the curve is right there, and after the curve it becomes straight. And there's actually going to be another curve right here where we can do that same thing, and we might have it cut into this wall and do another similar thing to what we did right up against the path here where we've got our cobblestone wall. Like that. I think we've got plans. We've got plans, and I think this is going really well. I'm very happy with how this is coming together. Yeah. You know what? We've made like good progress with it too. Like, hang on, like just sit here, F1, maybe in the river. Like, look at that. That's just a cute little stream. And even like, what if we were imagine we're coming into this town, you know, we just got off a boat on like a little dock, like a river boat. We're walking up into the Hobbit city, walking along this path, and there's this like amazing stream that we're following the whole way up. Nice, that's looking good. I'm a big fan. Like I said, I think that this is really going to tie a lot of this together now that we've got this very primary, very main natural feature in. Central, that's the word I was looking for. Very central natural feature in. Yeah. I think let's try to get it. I don't know, maybe we call it for now and we work on the bridge. I think let's call it for now and let's build a little bridge. I think let's build a little bridge and then let's get some plants in along what we've done. And try to flush it out a little bit, make it feel more complete, more alive. Let's see, what do we need to get rid of? Boom, 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 boom. And this mud we'll get rid of. I don't know what I want to do for this bridge. But like, it's not large. I feel like it would be like decently developed. Like, I don't think that this bridge would just be like a wooden board. But it's gonna be hard to fit in any like, I kind of want it to be out of stone. I don't know how to do that. This is really small. I didn't really think about that. I didn't really think about how small this actually was. I googled small stone bridge and I'm looking at inspiration pictures right now. If you want to know how my process works, I'll normally do a little bit of googling. It's like small stone bridge, and then I try not to ever copy exactly what I see. Like you can't ever really do a one-to-one in Minecraft type of thing, just because Minecraft does not have the capacity to be one-to-one with real life. This is not a game that exists with the same physical constraints as the real world. So you can't really try to put something from the real world into Minecraft exactly. You always have to shift it and change it just a little bit. I'm gonna go too wide for this bridge. Okay, wait. Let's first off start by laying out how we want this to move. So we want the path to go from this block to that block, kinda. I think too wide makes the most sense, as much as I hate going too wide. And then maybe we go... What? So if we need it to get there... How is that? That's off. It'd actually be like this. I don't know, do I? That makes more sense to me, because on this diagonal point now, that's more like 2 blocks wide, even though it's a little bit more. But I think that layout makes the most sense. I think from there we can kind of easily get this going. Boom, boom. Let's see. Okay. How's everyone in chat doing? You all doing okay on this fine evening? It's a Friday. Okay, that's already good. Boom. And I think let's take this Let's really try to get like a bigger arch in, even though this is such a small area. What? So wait, hang on. That would be that. Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah, and then let's do spruce wood. I think spruce wood looks the most kind of worn and run down. Plus I have a lot of spruce slabs. I want to get them gone. I need to do the inside of this. This is going to be my little bedroom. I want each of these hobbit holes. I want it to be... I think one of the problems with interior design and building in Minecraft is that a lot of people will try to make... Again, I don't want this to be realistic, right? Like, this is supposed to be good looking and pretty, but I don't want it to be you go into the house and each house is its own livable unit. You know what I mean? I want it to be more like, you know, from out here, it looks like this is like 1, 2, 3, 4 different houses, but in reality, you know, that's storage room, that's my bedroom. Maybe my nether portal goes up there. You know, it's all one thing, especially in the starter base. You know, as we start to expand and create more and more towns, which will take a while, but you know, there will be a point where we build a town solely because we wanted to build an iron farm, right? So we find a cool place in a mountain and build like a dwarven city, a dwarven mining city. And that doesn't have to be as sprawling. We don't need a storage room there. We might have one, but we don't need one. You know, we've got our storage room back at this base or back at wherever we end up making our permanent storage room. But, you know, these don't have to each have a bed. They don't each have to have a kitchen. It can kind of be spread between them. Yeah. Okay. How do I feel about this? I kind of hate this. If I do this and make it more gently curved, does that make me feel better about it? A little bit. Eh. Hmm. What am I looking for? Oh, moss. I don't have mossy cobble. Okay, let me make some. Also, I did not know this was a thing. I did not know you could craft mossy cobble with moss. I thought it was only vines. I was shocked when I figured that out because that makes it so much easier to get mossy cobble. So, anything touching the water. Be mossy cobble. I mean, not necessarily, but like, you know, pretty much, right? Like a lot of this should be mossy cobble. That should be mossy cobble. We can make that mossy. Boom. Okay, that helps so much already, actually, just by breaking up that consistent texture. I feel like that looks so much better already. And the other thing that I was thinking is putting in a little fence here. Yeah, I mean, that seems like something that would actually happen there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to over detail anything. I don't want to go insane in the membrane. I feel like a lot of modern builds are too detailed. Detailed derogatory, you know? It's like there comes a point when it's just you're not letting the game shine for what it is. You know, Minecraft is a game about blocks. You don't need to make everything so perfect and not blocky. Hate that. Hate that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's get other plants here. Other plants, actually. I like the use of dark oak saplings because they can't grow unless there's like 4 of them. Let's get some bone meal. I'm not gonna do that far bank quite yet. How do I feel about that? That's such a bright green. I think I'm okay with that, so long as I have more of it along, you know? In patches, maybe? Like that, and then maybe... And I feel like I should get some string. Inventory is so packed. Inventory management, Mojang, when? When are we getting it? Please. Do I have string? I do have string. I need a thing, and that thing is string. Dispensers take so many string. I might download a resource pack that makes string invisible, or I might just do that myself. I could do that. That's easy enough. Let's actually take that one down to 1 high. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. That doesn't need one. Ooh, yeah. Jam, what do you think of this? I don't know if you're still here, but now that we've got some plants here, how are we feeling? Get some of these down too. They kind of look like little ferny type shrubs. I don't know. I don't like them actually. They look too saplingy. I think actual ferns would be better, which we can scoop some up because we're right next to a jungle. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty solid. I like this little bridge. I feel like it should be larger though, because this is going to be a pretty main thoroughfare. Like that's going to be a small bridge right there, because that's kind of just going to go like to a hobbit hole. Or maybe we make that the larger bridge, because this is a better place for a bridge, I feel like. Maybe we make this the main bridge, and then we have a second path that runs along this side and comes up here. So this is like a secondary bridge. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. I think. It's tough. I feel like I've over detailed this. Like I feel like there's too much going on. There's too much noise. I know some people like that. And I'm real iffy on it. Like sometimes I can be a fan, sometimes I'm not. I don't know. I think it'll be okay. I think especially once we get, you know, a hobbit hole in there. Kind of anchor points. I think that's what it needs actually is anchor points. Because like, you know, there's a lot of chaos on these walls, a lot of noise. But I think this view is really good because we have this anchor point that is the stable. Versus here, you know, there's a very similar amount of noise, but there's no anchor points that your vision kind of locks on, so you're more focused on the noise than on anything else. I should make a building guide series, not like a tutorial on how to build any one thing, but just like this is what you want to think about. You know, you got to think about this and that and everything when you're building. Got a little bit more time before we're gonna have to go here. I'm trying to think what we want to do with it. Maybe we build the second bridge. Should have time to build a second bridge. This one can be straight, which I think will lend itself to being a better main bridge than that one. We want to do cobble? I think let's do cobble again. I'm gonna put it all away. But I think let's do the cobble again. Just to keep a consistent theme. And then I know we had it set there. Do we want to have it here? Or do we want to have it here? I kind of feel like I want it to shoot off of here, because this is, you know, the stream is right up against the path here versus here where it's like kind of, it's a little more of an angle. I think right here is where we'll end up putting it. Over one. Yeah. And then do we want to just kind of build it the same but larger? That might not be the worst. Push this back one more. It should be stably on stably. Is that a word? Stably? Stably. Maybe it's stably. That's stably. Stably. I don't think that's a word. How are we feeling about that? Let's say I'm walking up here. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's okay. I don't feel about that. No. No. Okay. Yeah. Stairs. Make some mossy stairs. This bridge is going to take a little bit more work. I'm just, I got the layout there. That's kind of fun, but then it looks too small. No, I do want that to stay like that. Okay. Probably good. And that's unrealistic, right? Ooh, let me introduce a new block to the equation. Ooh. Yeah, let's get some of this. Yeah, let's see what we can do with this. Not used tough bricks anywhere in this build yet, but I've used a lot of tough A lot of other tough materials. Hmm. I feel like I have to. And then I think slabs there. I think that'll be good. And then I think guess we've got two options. One is this. What if we do... Okay, I don't hate that. Ooh, especially if we do this. No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then we could do trapdoors there to cover it up. We get 4 spruce trapdoors, 2 Big Macs, and a large soda. Four spruce trapdoors. Look at that. Thank you, McDonald's. I don't know how I feel about the uneven stairs, but it's whatever. We'll figure it out. Huh. And then let's take a look at this. It's not enough. It's not enough. Let me... I think we need more. I think this needs to actually be like full blocks. Like that. And then let's take a look at it. And then we can kind of round it off a little bit. But I think that needs to be full blocks. I think that looks so much better already. I think that makes it look so much more supported. In which case, I'm gonna have to do that. And then this. Oh, that's too much. We do slabs. Then we can do stair here. And here. Think. Yeah, I mean, I think the real key is just like, sure. I think the real key is just the fact that it's like thicker. It's really lending credence to the fact that it's a bridge. It's a big bridge. We can do that. I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe I'll change it. But I think for now, I'm inclined to leave it. What is going on in Discord? Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together. I think this is a good little bit of progress that we've made here. Yeah. I think it'll look even better once we build this waterfall. And once we get stuff on this bank. Because right now it does really look like nice. What the heck? Nothing. Yeah. I think this is looking solid. think for the last bit of time that we have, let's just, oh, that's not cobblestone. I think I'm just gonna gather resources, because I'm low on a lot of stuff. I think that I do a lot of off-camera gathering of stuff too. What am I looking for? Storage system is okay, but it's not as intuitive as I want it to be. Logs. Ingots and gems. Cool. Pick up some more beef. Breed up some more beef. We don't need to breed up more sheep. Oh, rooted dirt. I could put rooted dirt on the bottom too. Or coarse dirt would be... I'm almost doubting my gravel to mud. And I'm thinking we should have done... No, because it's dirt at the end, so it needs to be dirt at the end. Never mind. I'm not doubting anything. Also, I'm a big fan of this sugarcane field. Like, I like this path that I built through it. It kind of looks like it's graphics. Maybe I'll put a little gate here and have like a little path that kind of cuts between like two buildings or something over here. I don't know, but I like how this looks. What materials do we need to gather? Gravel? More mud probably is not a bad idea. Stone and cobblestone. I could just go strip mining at like my 10 and get diamonds and stuff, and also get a bit of bubba. What am I thinking of? This. Spread this out more, get it to cook better. Yeah. What is the best place to get gravel? Should we just run through some caves and try to find some? That might be the best method, honestly. I don't know of any gravel beaches nearby. Oh my gosh, I went to a taiga to get these sweet berries. There was only one, like a singular berry bush in the entire taiga. It was insane. Like I'm glad that there was one, because you know I can obviously grow them and get more and more and more and more and more and more. But here's a gravel patch. Look at this. Is it diorite? It's diorite. I was wondering if that was more gravel. We grab this coal ore too while we're here. Might as well. I think coal ore has potential. Not quite as much. I really like copper ore. I think copper ore works really well. Just kind of in like terraforming, even the orange and green of it looks so much more unique. Coal does. I don't want to tear up anything from the surface. I didn't notice that there's a house like in the hill there. And I think I did block in 2 villagers, at least maybe 3 even, into their homes there. So even if that one, I don't know if you saw that one that was up on the cliff, even if all the ones that are just like running around die, which they probably will, we should still have them there. I may work on getting mending and getting the villager trading hall. They're just so obnoxious to work with, oh my gosh. I'd never gotten into villagers until the most recent server I played on, and I actually did stuff with them. Caves, please. Are you a good cave? What a bad cave it looks like. Oh, gravel. Good cave, after all. I may also start building some redstone farms, although I want to avoid that until we start spreading out. Like, I want to get this city to, not done, you know, this Hobbit city does not need to be done. I want to get it to a finished point, if that makes sense, where it's like, we can call this done. We can call this complete, even if it's not, you know, even if there's like, we could still put in like 5 more houses here, and there's this kind of like weird blank area, but it's done, you know, the walls are in, it's mostly filled out, blah, blah, blah. Before I move on to any other towns, and I don't want to put any automatic farms here unless they're for food products, which I think this is going to be the food base. You know, I want to build, at some point, I want to have an automatic cow farm, or not automatic, but semi-automatic, where they like bob up and down maybe, and you feed them, and then the babies get flushed out into a grow out chamber where when they grow up, they move to the Johnny guy. No, the pillager. What is he? He's not a pillager, or he is a pillager. Or he's a vindicator, are the ones with the axes? Are those the vindicators? Do their axes ever break? I know that the regular pillagers, their crossbows break. Like, is it a waste of time to make a pillager animal farm? I don't know. No gravel detected. Beep boop. Gravel detected. It's so high up. Fall. Get some dirt. Smallest gravel patch known to man. That's okay. The cave generated into it. I don't blame you, gravel. I blame myself for trusting you. There's gravel, but I don't really want to get that. Andesite. I've not been using enough andesite. Why haven't I been using andesite? That seems like an oversight. That's such a good block for doing stone texturing. I don't know. I don't know. I was actually thinking for the next town, and I know this is like thinking weeks in the future, but the next town that I do, I kind of want to try out like a Mediterranean Italian fishing village, like find some big cliffs up against the ocean and kind of build like a city up it. And I don't know if you could hear that truck, but oh my gosh, obnoxious. How, like, what the heck? Overcompensating. Have that be like where we have a kelp farm, or maybe even like more water farms there. That's one thing about this is I don't know if I want, this is good, very big mangrove. Wow. I don't know if I want every single town to be dedicated to one farm, or if I want it to be more of a realism thing where it's like, you know, our dwarven cave city is where our iron farm and our copper farm is, or something, you know. And our like seaside Italian fishing village has our kelp farm, has our fish farm, has our dye farm, like our ink farm, I should say. I feel like that makes more sense, maybe a little less effort, right? Like imagine we built 3 or 4 cities on the waterfront just to have like the different ocean farms. Now that's not to say that I don't want to build more cities, you know, but it's like really like, am I building this whole city just to have a cactus farm in the desert, or am I building it to have a cactus farm and like a sand duper at an end portal? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do any duping. Sand duping seems reasonable to me, but also I do understand that it takes away some of the fun. So I don't know. I don't like the idea of duping gravel because you can get that from piglin bartering. So that's, you know, you're actually legitimately taking away an aspect of the game there. But something like sand where it's limited unless you do that, there's no other way to gain it automatically. I don't feel too bad about duping that. I think that's enough gravel for now. Yeah. I feel like I just yap so much when I'm on stream. Like I'm talking about stuff that's just entirely irrelevant. Like I like the sound of my own voice or something. Anyways, welcome back to the 12 podcast where we just yap about anything because I'm a white man in my 20s and I need an outlet for all my thoughts because the world needs to know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Discord? I'm trying to keep an eye on Discord because... Oh, looks like we're going to be doing D&D any second now. So I think I'm going to get back to my base here and I'm going to end the stream. Look at that. Sunset. Good timing. Yeah, this is good. I think streaming on YouTube seems reasonable. I need to set it up. I don't know if I'll do face cam on these streams. We'll see. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Bye.